I think Coolsville sucks.
What you call an icon living? Puerto Rican legal mistress just did it. I love over 5 minutes. Whoa, we up to our end.
Hi guys, my name is Mayana, and it's been a while since I've done a discussion, so I figured why not do one? I finally have something to actually discuss about. So I was watching Allie from Hardback Hoarder, and she had made a video on why, like, her breaking up with Goodreads. And I was like, at first I was watching it, I was like, this is very interesting. I personally can never see myself not using Goodreads because I just like the rating system. I don't like the rating system. I just like being able to rate and review my books. And also, since I don't get a lot of ARCs, but I get a fair amount of ARCs, that I just like to review my books on there. I know you can review them on Amazon, but I just prefer to review them on Goodreads. It's just, I've been using it for so long, it's so hard for me to like part with it. But I was watching her video, and she made a lot of great points in it, and I will link her video down below, obviously. But she made a lot of great points in her video, and then I started thinking, and I made a tweet, and the tweet kind of, I don't want to be like it blew up, but the tweet did very, very good. So I decided to just do a video talking about it. So basically, I like Goodreads. I don't want to say I hate it, but there is a lot of things that I would change about it. Like, it just really annoys me that they don't want to give us 5-star ratings. And Allie, in her video, she said it was because like they said that Netflix doesn't do 5 stars, so they feel like they shouldn't either. And then when I tweeted it, Boston said that it was because they felt like if they gave people 5-star ratings, then they wouldn't rate books, which doesn't make any sense. Because I use I forget what the app is called, but it's like a movie app, and it's a really popular movie app, and that allows 5-star ratings, and people still rate movies. Since Goodreads wants to compare themselves to movie websites, apparently, because Netflix and Goodreads are two different mediums. First of all, like, Goodreads is a freaking book site and Netflix is a movie site, so the fact they're comparing themselves, and then Netflix is on such a higher level than like Goodreads, but since they feel okay with comparing themselves to movie websites, then like some movie websites do have star ratings, and they're fine. Like, I don't understand why Goodreads doesn't want to give 5-star ratings, because their logic makes no sense. And a lot of people rate their books 5 stars. Like, I literally have to be like, sometimes I forget what my rating is because I'll rate it like a 4-star. Like, first of all, if I'm rating the book a 4.5 star, I'm not giving it 5 stars. Like, I'm not rounding it up. Like, if it's a 4.5, like, it's staying on that 4 level. Sorry, but yeah, like, I just don't understand why they won't give us 5-star ratings. It does not make any sense to me. And also, they said they fixed their search bar, but did they really? Because it's still kind of trash. It's still kind of trash if you ask me. But yeah, there's just so many other things about the website. Like, the website is so outdated. It's so outdated. Like, at least with Twitter and Instagram, like, they change up their format for their website every couple of years to keep, and I know it makes a lot of people upset, and sometimes it's really ugly, but after a while you just kind of get used to it. Whereas Goodreads has been the same since like 1953, okay? Like, Goodreads has been the same since the start of it, and it looks like a website straight out of 1953, if you ask me. Like, it's so old and outdated, and I feel like they'll never make any changes to it because they're owned by Amazon, and since they're very, very popular and they don't have any competition, they feel like they won't need to like do it. But I mean, Twitter doesn't have any competition, and Twitter updates the website every couple of years, and like I said, it may be ugly, but you get used to it, and it keeps people interested. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I get bored of things very, very easily, and I get very bored of that. I'm very bored of Goodreads. Like, I'm very, very bored of it. No one uses the status updates. Like, Goodreads could be so much bigger than what it is and so much better than what it is, but like I said, since it's owned by Amazon, it doesn't have much competition, so there's no reason for them to update it, or so they think. But like, I could see Goodreads being like a website that people use, like Twitter, like where people update their statuses and comment and things like that, but they're not doing anything to fix it. Also, let's talk about how I hate the commenting system on there. Like, you cannot reply to a comment if you are on the website via mobile, but you have to go to like your laptop or something to actually reply to a comment, which I think is a scam, and I think it's so much work, which is why I just don't reply to comments, and I feel bad. But they need to update the comment system. Is all in like, it's just very old. Like, it's very old and outdated. Like, when you like, it's just like the way comments show, it's just very old. It's so old, and it's like, I'm so tired. And nobody checks their timeline. Like, be honest, I check my timeline maybe once every year, okay? Like, I don't check my timeline on there because it's like, I don't know why, but I just don't. I think that their whole following system is stupid, and they need to get rid of it. Like, I hate how they have a follower limit, and I think that Goodreads, well, their friend limit, like, I think that Goodreads needs to be more so, it needs to be less like Facebook and more like, I keep comparing it to Twitter, but that's because like Facebook is outdated now, and like people rarely use Facebook unless it's like for business, someone's grandma, someone's mom. Like, my mom stays on Facebook, but Goodreads kind of reminds me a lot like Facebook, whereas like us youngins, we like Twitter, like, you know. And if they had an actual like following system, that would be a lot better than like being like the friend system, the friend limit. But I digress. I'm trying to see what else about the website really freaking annoys me. I think that their Goodreads awards are rigged. Like, they're just based off books that are popular at the moment and not about books that actually should win that award. But since we've been new, I don't take their stupid little quizzes. Their groups could be done a lot better. Like, a lot less. Sorry if you hear yelling. My brother and my god brother are playing video games, and no matter how much you tell them to shut up, they just won't. Okay, they just won't, and I'm so sorry. But yeah, like, their groups could be a lot better. Like, book clubs could be like put on groups like so much better. Like, there's so much that Goodreads could do to be better, and they just won't, and I don't see them as it. And like, I would love to create a website like that is like Goodreads meets Twitter's, where it gives you like 5-star ratings and all that stuff, but it's a lot of money that goes into making websites, and I just don't have that. And also, I'm lazy. But someone please create a website that's like Goodreads. I have a name for a website and everything. Like, I have a plan of how I want the website to look. I have layouts and everything. It's just that I don't have the money to afford it, so I just don't ever see myself making it. But it's like, people don't really like, it's weird because people don't really like newer websites. Like, if a lot of people aren't using, it's like very hard to get people to use a new website, because if a lot of people aren't already using it, then like nobody wants to. But it's like, if you're the first couple of people, then of course no one is going to be using it because you're the first couple of people. But because I am a victim of that my own. Like, there's this website, and I forget what it's called, but you can, like, it's essentially like Goodreads and Discord, where you can like well, they compare it to like WhatsApp, but like, who uses WhatsApp? Well, at least I don't use WhatsApp, and I don't know a lot of people who do use WhatsApp. But essentially, it's like when you're reading a book, you can like, you know, mark it as reading, and then you can talk about it in a group chat, and you can either talk about it in a non-spoiler section or in the spoiler section. And I think that is very cool. But when I first got on it, first of all, I don't even know how to add friends. Like, so when I first got on it, I was just like, a lot of people don't use this. Like, I'll come back when a lot of people come back. So I understand why it's like hard to get a new website. Also, speaking of, I just think that the way that Goodreads is navigated is very confusing, and like Ali said in her video, it's not very user friendly. And it's like, if you haven't already been using Goodreads for years, then you wouldn't understand how to use it. And even now, I'm still like confused on how to do certain things on there. And a lot of things are easy to do on the website, like via laptop or like computer, whereas it is mobile. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of things that Goodreads could do to be better and look better, but they're not. And and it's because they have no reason to, which, I mean, I understand essentially, but I'm growing up. Like, Goodreads I've had Goodreads since I was literally 13, and it's been the exact same. There's no reason that anything I do should be the same as when I was 13. Like, there's no reason, period. And yeah, that's it for this rant. Let me know what you think down below. If you agree, if you disagree, if you don't even care about these things. Because when I tweeted about, a lot of people were just like, yeah, well, I don't really care. And it's like, honestly, I don't even use Goodreads to the full functions that it has, because one, I don't know all the full functions because it's so confusing, and two, I hate the app. Like, I literally only use it to review books, only because I just like writing reviews sometimes every now and then, but I use it to just, I like rating my books. But I have a reading journal, and then I used to use Google Docs until I got lazy and stopped using them. And I also like for people to see what I'm reading, and for them to like comment on it and like be like, oh, like I read that book too. Like, I really like to do that. And that's literally it. But anyways, let me know if you liked this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to join the cult, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
On the spaceship, I'm a space cadet. Big white bitch.